this is Jason with Filetter Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars Attack of the Clones Shaak T Jedi Master figure from the Star Wars Saga collection from 2002. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the packaging. Taking a look at the figure, nice packaging. The Star Wars Saga collection was the collection that came out for Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. They call it the Saga collection because they actually have other characters, you know, from Episode 1 and some of the classic movies, and they actually have it where it actually is listed with a different name. But this is the toy line that came out specifically for Attack of the Clones. So, okay packaging. It's, you know, it's got the Luke Skywalker lightsaber and the Star Wars logo. I mean, they definitely done better. You know, nothing too spectacular, but it's got a nice huge bubble. It's got the Shaak T picture, lets you know it's Shaak T Jedi Master, and it's from Attack of the Clones. As we take a look at the back, it shows what she comes with. She comes with her lightsaber, and she comes with like a little thing that actually looks like a deflection from deflecting a laser blast. It shows some of the other toys in the toy line. So nice back packaging. I do like that they do show other toys in the toy line. And it's got a little synopsis saying 10 years after the fight to save Naboo from the invasion, and it goes on to talk about Attack of the Clones. So overall really nice. Now she is number 10 in the series. They actually are listed where it's like this little pill-shaped thing, which is white on the left and blue on the right. It says 02 number 10. That's just this series was 2002 and 2003, so that's why it has the 02. This was the 2002 release, and this is number 10 in that series. So if you ever see that, that's what that actually means for this toy series. So let's get her opened up. So take a look at Shaak T. The one real positive to this figure is the molding. She's molded absolutely beautifully, down to the details in her horns. I'm not really sure what they would be called. The lightsaber is detailed incredibly well, and the painting and the way that they molded it into her Jedi robe is just absolutely fantastic. When you get an overall look at her, she looks absolutely amazing. When you can see that with the close-up videos. I mean, well done on the molding. And then it comes the negatives. This is just barely considered an action figure. It's more of a figurine the way they molded this figure. And this is also one of the issues I have with a lot of the figures in the Attack of the Clones, the Saga collection, is they're made with like action poses and they're molded that way, and they look stupid. Down to like Padme, where she's got the gun sticking out for the arena battle. It's just, there's no articulation. She can move her arms up and down, but that's about it. So she can move her arms just a little bit up and down in this way, and right here it's hindered. She can't go any lower, and she can go up with her other hand, and they're basically molded to specifically hold the lightsaber like this. Her head can twist just barely, restricted by the horns under her arm, and she has no waist or anything swivel. You can actually see she's molded in like a battle stance, so there's no, like I said, it's more of almost like a figurine, which is a huge disappointment. Another one of the positives for the figure is I like the blue color of the lightsaber. The Attack of the Clones toy line did an amazing job with the blue. It's a very dark blue, and there's obviously lights hitting it, but they really, some of the other toy lines, they're very pale. Let me pull this. So we have this one here, and then this is from Revenge of the Sith. And see how light that is? I like the blue. It just looks so much nicer. One of the other features with this figure is you can take the blade off the hilt of the lightsaber. It's one of those features where it's, to me, it's it seems cool on paper, but when you actually mess around with it, it is very, very fragile. I mean, I can't tell you how many of them I've seen of these break. You pull the hilt off, and it's this tiny, tiny piece of plastic. I mean, the camera won't even pick it up. It's very hard, and that's what has to go in the hilt. If you don't put it in right, you will break it, and then you're just SOL. And that's just, I would have rather them actually give a full lightsaber and then a hilt separate, just like some of the figures of Episode 1. I thought that was kind of a really dumb feature that they did. It's just, I don't know, I mean, you know, it's very hard to play with if you're a kid. The other feature that she comes with is a little laser shot that actually, you can see there's a little clip that will clip right onto the lightsaber, and we'll do that, and that will just give her the optical illusion that she's actually deflecting a lightsaber blast, which I actually kind of like this feature. It looks kind of stupid, I guess, but I think that was a neat thing that they did. And it would probably work really well in stop motion, because you can clip this onto any lightsaber from basically any of the Star Wars toy lines. So stop motion, you could actually use this as like a deflection if you want to do that. And finally, size comparison. Here's Shaak T next to Darth Vader, and this Darth Vader is from the Revenge of the Sith toy line. And Darth Vader is a bigger character overall. He's definitely bigger than her. She would look bigger if she was actually molded differently. Like I said, she's in that squatting pose, which I showed, so it doesn't really give you a good representation of what height this character should be. But like I said, I like the way the figure's molded, but that's also its biggest downfall. It's very close to being, you know, a figurine with movable arms and a head that can move just a little bit. So I mean, especially with kids, it doesn't have that many features, as well as the lightsaber with that tiny piece of plastic where you can separate the hilt and the blade. It's one of those things that can break very, very easy. It's almost better just to leave it like this, or almost super glue it where it can't come off. But once again, this is Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.